What once was magnificent, is now in the stage of collapsing. The empire of Armorium, ruled and inhabited by hundreds of thousands of races of great cultural variety, has lost what once had made it the most feared empire in the galaxy. It is becoming more and more difficult to fight for an ideology that is represented only by mediocrities with delusions of grandeur. Survival. The Emperor has been silent for too long, withdrawn from public life, communicating only with his closest advisors. Even if he stays isolated with his experiments and obsessive quest for knowledge, this does not justify such apathy. Some say that the Emperor is an immortal being. Those who have ever dealt with him know, however, that this statement, based on a perennial imagination rather than on scientific fact, is false. And facts are where a civilization stands. Attila silently contemplates his worries, as the elevator transports him above the clouds to the highest peak of a structure designed by Diego Colot. The silver light of the nearest star, Venaticorum, trickles until the rays hit the glass of the skyscrapers that dare to invade their territory. At this altitude, the oxygen level is far below the standard, forcing the use of an artificial ventilation system to prevent nitrogen from leaking into the offices of the military delegation. As Attila opens the elevator door, he is greeted by one of the Astrarios, the Empire's most prominent servants, dedicated to cleaning every corner of the planet, maintaining infrastructure and other tasks that have turned society into a bunch of useless people. And yet, we wonder why we're disappearing from the order of things. Attila's thoughts are gloomy. Though his genetics are based on carbon particles, Attila has read enough in the library of Armorium, the imperial capital, to know that it is water that runs his cells, even if only for the moment. While he's the most advanced version the imperial race has ever had, he has a hunch that the tables will turn soon. As always, one can never doubt Umberto's wisdom. The smell of flowers comes like fresh air. The sound of water completes the ambience that would never make anyone believe in hostility. Come in. A weak intermittent voice makes its way through the leaves and branches. Attila is always amazed that vegetation still exists on Sin, even if it is only holograms. Sin's highly industrial scenery has taken over this planet, which once had flora of indescribable colors, turning it into a mass fueled by pollution caused by war materials and single-seat fighters production. Sometimes a good lie's a better solution than facing reality. General Ryujin, Attila says, "It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Any news from the abstract regions?" The military man pours himself a cup of steaming liquid, unable to look Attila in the eyes. "We have sent the 4th and 5th fleets to intercept any attack on our borders. So far, no invasion by the Tanza, or worse, the Brusa and their delusions of grandeur has been detected." Ryujin groans heavily as he sits down in the chair. The passage of time is harsh on him, as it is on the paper books. "Why have I been summoned, Supreme General?" Attila asks. Ryujin seems to find this meeting a very inconvenient point in his agenda. "It is more of a punishment than a formality," observes Attila. "The blind man has been captured." Attila takes a long sigh. "Of all the possible prisoners, moreover. We have to get him out." The general interrupts him gruffly. "Where is he?" Attila prepares himself for the answer. "In Fregna. In the mines of Elysium." Attila takes a moment to mull over the information, waiting for his brain to give him the evidence he needs so badly. "The Zafla will not be happy if we pay them a courtesy visit. Breaking the political boundary is your problem. If you will be discovered, the Empire will disown you. As always, I am just a pawn used by the Empire's high society, Attila thinks. Nevertheless, the soldier lets his feet guide him until he touches the general's table. I want my team. Ryujin, full of frustration, glances at Attila and suppresses an outburst to get rid of this soldier. We'll do it your way. Rescuing the old man has a higher priority than getting involved in an intellectual discussion with that bunch of useless. We will not fail, Supreme General. Attila bows, bringing this meeting to an end. Before he walks through the door, he hears his superior's voice like a distant echo. I want you all first thing in the morning at the Gorozia spaceport. Understood? Attila gently bends his hand in a gesture of confirmation and lets his mind wander to come up with a plan for tomorrow as the elevator brings him back to the intra-urban reality.